Cookie, check it out. We're live. The camera's on. We're a little bit early, so we're going to give a couple of seconds here for some folks to join us because we want everybody to see you. All right, let's see what we got going on. Because you know what? You know where you are, Cookie? You're in downtown Garland in the great big giant chair. There come the numbers. We're looking. They're coming to watch you, girlfriend. Look at our community. So here we go. Look at those numbers coming in. Everybody out in the Doodle Dandy Rescue community, I would like to introduce you to today's superstar. This is Cookie, known as Christmas Cookie, but to her close friends. Hey, am I a close friend? Can I call you Cece? You know what? She is Cece to her closest, to her BFFs. Let's put it that way. So here she is. I don't know. Can you guys see her eyes? I'm going to hold her closer to that camera because I want you guys to look at these amazing blue eyes. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Can you see them, folks? Yeah, look at everybody's starting to send you messages. So check it out. Check it out. Katie is so excited to get to hear from you. Look at her posting, and Mercy's posting. Cookie, Cookie. She is, guys, I'm telling you, I'm stealing her. Her foster mom's standing behind the camera, and I don't think she's taking Cookie home because I'm going to kidnap her. She is one of the most gorgeous little dogs I have ever in my life seen. Honestly, and those blue eyes, I don't even know how I would describe them. They're like an aquamarine, maybe a sky blue when it's light. They are beautiful, beautiful eyes. She is sweet. She is kind. She's a lap dog, and then when she's done being a lap dog, she will go off and find her own space. She is super smart. Her foster mom was giving me an update on her. Yeah, your foster mama. She's behind the camera. She's getting Cookie to do all her little dance moves here for you. So let's see. She was telling me that she's super smart. She only has to show her things a couple of times, and she figures it out all on her own. Look at this. She is, the key word she used about 50 times in her description was curious. She said this girl is super curious, and the curiosity comes from her smartness. Yeah, Monica, she is a cutie, isn't she? Oh my gosh, it's total preciousness, Gail says. She is. I want to hold her up so you guys can see all her markings. She has about 4 colors on her. She has charcoal black, deep black, white, and apricot. So she is, her hair, you just want to pet her. She's so soft, you can't imagine. She is going in for her spay tomorrow. She is all of about 8-9 pounds, right in between 8 and 9 pounds. She's just, I don't know, if you've got a big, like, Michael Kors bucket bag, this girl's going in it, and she's going everywhere in the world with you. Hey, Jan. Hey, Brittany. Goodness, Brittany says she needs you. She doesn't even want you. She needs you. She needs to cuddle and hold you. Uh-oh, there's a big yawn. Did you see that, guys? She's been out here. She had a nice long car ride coming in. She is precious. So I want to go ahead and give you guys an update on all the other dogs. She is going in for her spay tomorrow. She is one of the few that has not been dealing with kennel cough. Yay for miracles, right? So she does not have it. Let's see, Mercy's talking about what a beautiful dog you are, and she's complimenting all your colors. So she had a little bit of stress the other day when she ran to the vet and had a whole bunch of things going on. But you know what happens with these dogs after 3 days? They start recognizing what love and what affection is. And you know, a lot of these guys haven't seen it. Hey, there's Laura. Laura's saying hi. She says, look at that beauty. Oh my gosh, Laura, she is just pure softness and cuddliness. So let's talk about your friends that you came in with. You want to tell the notes, or shall I tell it? I'll do the talking, you do the looking at the notes. How's that? So let's see. Cupid, our lover boy, he is tiny but mighty. His neuter has been delayed because, well, guess what? He's got the kennel cough thing happening. So his definitely has been delayed. Tiny Dancer, she's our sweet little black dog. She is a teeny one. She was spayed yesterday. We understand she's doing well and is recovering in the arms of her foster dogs. Let's see, has she been around any kiddos? I understand she has been around kiddos and she has adapted well. You know, it's all about being quiet when you first meet the dog and being gentle and make sure the adults are teaching the little ones how to approach the little dogs. You know, little kids and little dogs are a tough one because little kids tend to see them as toys. So when you're introducing a little dog to children, you really, really have to be careful so that the little dog and the little kid grow up as friends, not as enemies. Because we don't want the little kids to make the dog an enemy. So let's see. Oh, I have one little more update about Tiny Dancer. She got a really cute sweater with a little skirt on it. Turns out she's not as girly as we'd like her to be. She tore that skirt off as soon as she could get it off of her body. So let's see. Caitlin's asking a really good question. How can we put in an application? You can't. I'm keeping her. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Caitlin. No, what happens is we don't have applications for any of our dogs. There's a little chihuahua walking by, so we may get to hear her big voice here in just a second, because she is a curious watcher. So let's see. So the way we work applications is you, once the dog becomes available for adoption, you will see announcements on our website and on all of our social media. And she's watching the chihuahua go by. And what'll happen is you'll read the bio, and if you think that your home is a good home for the dog, then you will know. Then you will be able to apply. So here's the deal. Adopting from a rescue is the greatest thing ever because it is not a random adoption. The dog has been vetted behaviorally, vet, medically, and for cuteness. So they'll know best who the best family's going to be. Does the dog work well with kids, adults? So it's really important. Frances is asking a really good question. She's asking, how old is she? Well, I'll tell you what, she's on the younger side of 5. We know that much. You know, all of the dogs that came from the puppy mill had some grimy teeth. So we don't really know how old they are. And of course, young dogs stay young until they die. It's amazing. And so we're guessing she is on the much younger side of 5. She is pretty, Guy. Guy, I see you on a lot of our lives. I'm so excited that you're getting to meet each of our dogs. And the more you watch them, the easier it's going to be to pick out the one you want to apply for. So let's talk about Dasher. He's another one of the males that we rescued. And Dasher is dealing, of course, with another one of the common issues that we've had with all of them. And that is yeast infections in the ears. Has Cookie had any ear issues? No. Her foster mom says Cookie hasn't had much of any ears. She had dirty ears, but no ear infection. Good. Okay, so she just had dirty ears. You know, these dogs were in somebody's backyard lined up in kennels. So they're getting to know. Pam's asking, what breed is she? Yeah, your guess is as good as ours. But you know what? If you adopt her, you can do a DNA test and let us know. How's that? We're guessing maybe there's some schnoodle. We definitely know there's poodle in there. It looks, we got poodles and schnoodles and schnauzers when we did the adoption. So it's just whomever the breeder mixed them with to make cute puppies. Let's see, what else about Dasher? He is starting to adjust to loving humans. Dasher has had a little bit more issues getting his love on, so we are working on that one. Dasher's also dealing with kennel cough. All right, let's talk about, she is watching leaves. Her foster mom warned me about her intensity on leaf watching, and so we are in a park, and I'll show you before we sign off. We're in downtown Garland, and here in the park there's trees and they're still losing their leaves, and she is losing her mind over losing the leaves. So let's see, we've got Donner. Donner's another one of our males. Donner, thank goodness, came back heartworm negative. Yay, we're so thrilled that all the dogs so far that have been tested have come back heartworm negative. Donner is another one of the lap dogs that loves to be held, and Donner lets it be known if he is not in someone's lap. how can I put this? He requests lap sitting very loudly. How's that? I'm doing the best friendly as I can here, right? His neuter has also been delayed because of kennel cough. So Deary is asking a great question. Does she have anxiety or anything like that? No. She was a little bit anxious when we first got her, as most of the dogs were, because they had not been around a lot of humans. We don't want to call it a breeder. It was a backyard puppy mill where dogs were just stuck together when the females were in heat in hopes of having puppies. So this is no longer going to be an issue for these dogs. Let's see, speaking of in heat and having puppies, Lady Madonna. Our beautiful Madonna her belly's getting bigger and bigger. We're guessing she is up to about 9 pounds worth of puppy. So we know for sure the vet was able to feel 2 puppies in her belly. And she said there's probably 3 or more. At this much weight, we're guessing there's definitely 3 or more. She does have a vet visit tomorrow, and I'm hoping to get to do a little interview with her if she is up for it after her visit. Let's see, what else can I tell you about Lady Madonna? She's got a little bit of a cough, but that's it. So she's not really super impacted by this. We've got tons of watchers watching you, young lady. All right, let's talk about Sprinkles. Sprinkles, she has gone into heat. So here's a little secret I bet you didn't know. When a dog switches over to healthy food and a healthy environment from an unhealthy environment, they very quickly will go into heat once their body feels good. And that has happened with Sprinkles. So Sprinkle is double delayed now for getting her spay. She's gone into heat and she has kennel cough. So we'll keep you updated on Sprinkles. Sprinkles is our dog with an eye issue. I know I promised you guys some video yesterday, but here's the thing. Since we're all volunteers, we all have other jobs, and I apologize, I got delayed on that one. So I will work on it this afternoon and hopefully have it up for you tomorrow, no later than tomorrow. I'm gonna extend my timeline there a little bit. Let me talk to you about Star. Star is also having some ear issues. Star has the black eye and the white. She was on one of our lives earlier last week, and she is also having ear issues, and she is also dealing with kennel cough, and I think she's about ready to be done. I've got one more dog, and then we're going to answer a few questions for you. So let's see, Twinkle. Oh, Twinkle, Twinkle, little star. She has become quite the diva. Her foster mom has really gotten a large wardrobe for her, and she enjoys the dress up, and she poses for every single picture like she is a movie star or maybe a top tier model. She has been spayed. She has behaved as if she didn't even notice that she has been spayed. So we are really fortunate on that one. She does have a little bit of kennel cough. Yeah, you didn't deal with that, did you? But Twinkle has a little bit of kennel cough, so she's dealing with that one, and she has learned to walk on the leash, so her foster mom is having a really good time. So I am going to scoot up to the camera a little bit so I can see. Do you guys have any questions for me? I've got a couple minutes here for questions. You see, she's all decked out in her little Christmas duds here with some bells on. Somebody was asking about our website. You can go to our website at doodledandyrescue.org, and we can you'll see the FAQs there, and they'll help you answer more of the questions with regards to the dogs and what it will look like to go through the adoption process. Yes, Sprinkles is precious, isn't she, Christina? So Sprinkles is our, she's more schnauzery looking, and she is an apricot dog. Sprinkles was on our live, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday last week. We had Star and Sprinkles on our live. So let's see, if you guys don't have any other questions for me, I know I've been asking them as I've been going along. I think that's our update. I am going to roll over to Instagram and do this one more time. I did want to show you guys where I'm at. So I'm going to step out of the camera and I'm going to pull this back for a second. This is a great big giant chair, and I wanted it to demonstrate how tiny we are when you consider the whole world of dogs and dog abuse and dog rescue. And this is the beautiful downtown Garland Square. So I will show this to you. Oh, look, we've got another black and white baby over here with us. Hi there. So this is Intrinsic, and then you see the William E. Dollar Municipal Building, City Hall, and downtown Garland. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and put this back up here so I can get back up on, I feel like I'm sitting on my throne here in the big chair in downtown Garland, but I think that has got it. Let's see, Heather's asking a question. She says, I may have answered it already, but do I know when they will be available for adoption? Actually, I didn't say that. So I'm watching her foster mom go, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, we don't know when any of these dogs will be. I can tell you minimum of mid-January. I think that's a fair guesstimate because we've got kennel cough, we've got spays and neuters, and we just want to teach them everything. Deary is asking a great question. Does she shed? No shedding. No.
Black and
Oh no, that's right. I didn't even need to ask. Her foster mom's wearing black pants and there's no hair on her pants. So that's a great way to test it. Always just get yourself a white dog and black pants and you'll know if they shed or not. So I think that's everything, guys. I'm going to roll over to Instagram. So thank you. It's a beautiful day here in North Texas. Grab a dog, go for a walk, go check out a local shelter, you know, make a donation. We've got our Amazon wish list up and we've got our donate button up. We appreciate everything our community does for us. Thanks, guys. Bye.